Vanakkam, Namaste, Salam Walaikum, Namaskara. Welcome to another brand new video, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is AG390. Alright, riders, this video is specially for all you ADV 390 folks out there. And we have been talking about, if you guys noticed the previous video, I had mentioned about the ADV 390 custom rare suspension that I've been running for the last say 2,300 odd kilometers, and I have run the stock one for about 150 kilometers. It was really a bad experience. Well, there are pros and cons with the stock suspension versus the one that I put. So this video I'm going to be talking about what are the advantages of this particular suspension over the stock one, and I'm also going to show you another bike which is completely stock. We're not going to be riding it back to back, but we will have some action for you guys to see what exactly the suspension is all about. So let's get off the bike on a beautiful Monday sunny morning, and before it starts raining, let's get into action. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so right here we have my ADV 390 here, which has the aftermarket suspension, and here we have another ADV 390 which has been customized tastefully by its owner. But if you notice here, if you come down a little closer here, this bike has the stock suspension over here, and if you just follow me a little bit, we have the aftermarket suspension that's on this particular bike. So if you noticed, if you're just looking at the suspension, it's basically just the color that is different from both the bikes. But again, we are going to be talking about the performance and what kind of output you get out of this particular suspension. So yeah, let's get to the video, and let me show you what is the difference between the stock one and the aftermarket one. We don't have a branding to it yet, but yeah, hopefully when it goes on sale we will have some branding and so on and so forth. So yeah, let's get on to this bike, and let me show you the rebound, the compression, and the sag that you get on this particular bike, which is pretty much close to nothing. So yeah, let's go there. We saw earlier, this is Srijit's bike right here. So if you come over here, just come back a little bit. We have removed all the luggage systems from his bike. It only has the GV pannier rack and the tail rack. So Srijit weighs about 80-82 kilos. And right now the bike is on the stock suspension. It's running the stock rare suspension. So if you come a little closer here, what I can actually show you is you will notice the springs actually compressing. But if you look at the rebound, there is pretty much very minimal rebound, which is why it tends to hit your back when you are riding on these roads. So just come a little closer, and if you can make out this, you see there is decent amount of compression, but there is absolutely no sag or there is no rebound. So if you notice the rider sitting here, when there is a rebound, he's getting hit right here. So that's how hard the suspension is. While we are talking about this particular suspension, I'm not telling that this is bad, but most of your folks would be riding on trails and touring and stuff like that, so you would need a slightly better suspension to work on. And this works well on the streets, absolutely fine. But if you have to take it to the trails, this is something what you will need. So we will have the same rider with the same weight. Moving on to my bike over here. And yes, both the bikes are pretty much loaded the same way in terms of accessories and equipment. We don't have much weight at the back. We have the GV pannier frame and the tail rack as well. But this particular suspension here is in the softest setting. That is setting number 2. So watch this. So you see how nice and plush the suspension is. So that is what you get with these springs over here. They are running completely different custom springs, and the inner cartridge is by Endurance. Alright, so there what you saw was the comparison of the stock bike with the aftermarket spring. And what I also wanted to let you guys know is, if you come around a little bit here, this particular suspension right here is in pretty much the super soft setting, which is setting number 2. It is completely adjustable, so you get 10 clicks where you can adjust it. I am running the super soft setup right now, so which means if you're carrying a pillion, you're having too much of load behind, maybe setting 5 or 6 would be apt really well. I've also ridden the bike, the same bike with the same suspension setup with a 106 kilo pillion riding behind, and the pillion was super comfortable. There was no, the suspension doesn't bottom out, absolutely nothing. Now, you guys might also be wondering about, the ground clearance, or, if you're able to touch your feet to the ground. Well, this particular suspension makes your bike 2 mm taller compared to the stock. So if you're at 855 in stock, this is going up to 257, 258. The plus point about that is, since the suspension has real good percentage of sag to it, that clearly tells you that you will be able to plant your foot down. So I am 5'8", I'm between 5'8 and 5'9", and this surface, what you see here, is completely flat, and that's what I'm able to do. Not just tiptoe, but I'm able to plant my feet pretty well on both sides. So if you can come the other way as well, I'm able to do it on both sides absolutely well. Now, talking about, pricing is the biggest point over here. This particular suspension has been tested. I've used it for about 2,300 kilometers. It's been working really, really well. It does come with a 1-year warranty as well. So if you guys are interested in this setup, what you can do is, I will leave a contact number in the description box below. You will have to WhatsApp this person, whose name is Jagdish, and he will help you with this setup. So that's pretty much it. You guys were asking for the suspension setup video. Here it is. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, you guys ride hard, ride safe. Peace.